Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna hold you any longer here. Like I said, caffeine, the miracle drug. Is it a miracle drug? We'll see about that in just a minute. But in this video, I will be exploring the concepts of caffeine and the effect it has had on the fitness industry. Because we know that there's a lot of us that consume a ton, high dosages of caffeine. But there could be some side effects and effects to your health. And so, let me start off with this. There are many scientific studies backing this information up, which, there has been deaths, there has been, what's it called, the palpitations on the heart, there has been a lot of things, a lot of negative side of things. But let's not take any more time and let's go get into the concept of caffeine. We can all agree that caffeine is a stimulant drug that speeds up the messages traveling between the brain and the body. As much as it is naturally found in various plants, including coffee, tea, cocoa, sodas, and guarana. However, it is important to understand that caffeine is a psychoactive stimulant and should be consumed in moderation. Here are some key points you should take in consideration when talking about caffeine. Caffeine can increase the mental alertness, the physical strength, and the endurance of an individual. Caffeine can Caffeine can have both positive and negative effects on the body, depending on the individual and the amount consumed, of course. Some side effects of caffeine can include insomnia, nervousness, restlessness, increased heart rate, like I was saying in the beginning, and headaches. It is important to be mindful of the amount of caffeine we consume, because as much excessive intake, it can lead to negative health effects. But let's remember this: moderation is key when it comes to caffeine. It is also important to listen to your body and make informed choices about your caffeine intake to ensure both safety and enjoyment. But remember this: moderation is key when it comes to caffeine consumption. It is important to listen to your body and make informed choices about your caffeine intake to ensure both safety and enjoyment. If you guys like the picture here, I tried to do the little Maggie Manson thing. I don't know, I just thought it was funny. But let's move into the dangers of pre-workout, because there are plenty of them. Pre-workout supplements are a popular choice for many people that go to the gym. We can all agree on that. But as I have said before, the overconsumption of caffeine can lead to many risks and side effects that can possibly harm you or even kill you. Here are some severe effects that can happen to you if you overconsume pre-workout. One of them could be the harm of the liver. The second one can be an interference in sleep quality. The third one can be mild tingling reactions, which all of us have at least experienced once in our lifetime, of more than 10 times probably. The other one is diarrhea, constipation and bloating, jitters, anxiety, insomnia, increased blood pressure and heart rate, risk of muscle cramps, heat stroke, and even rhabdomyolysis. The thing that I think, what's his name? The Wheels guy. Larry Wheels, I think he got diagnosed with some rhabdo in there. But that just means that, your muscle starts breaking down depending on, your muscle starts breaking down, and then, the protein starts going into your blood circulation, something like that. But these are some potential risks that can happen to anyone pretty much. But you can't avoid all of the health risk factors. But what you can do is either consult a professional or take in consideration of all the risks above and have a moderate consumption of caffeine and pre-workout. As for the overindulgence, it may cause severe health-related issues or even death in most cases. So let's be careful, because consuming random proprietary blends that we don't even know what's inside of them, we might even take the risk of overdosing in caffeine or some other stuff that the companies that sell that product put in their pre-workout. Last but not least, let me just talk about the average dosage of caffeine. It'll be real quick. The average dosage of pre-workouts promote around 150 and 300 milligrams per scoop. Some other brands can go up to 400 plus milligrams, but that means that it's high dosage, it's more risk. Some people are not used to it. Some people have to even lower than 100 milligrams. But there are some steam junkies out there, and you know what I mean. Those teenagers, I know, even I did. But it's a very broad topic and a very important topic that I should start putting right now, because all the fitness gurus and influencers don't cover this at all, or at least I haven't seen one in the past few days, months, not years, but months. But I took the initiative to prevent the high dosage of pre-workout, especially for teens that are starting to go to the gym. Like I said before, there have been many deaths due to high dosages of pre-workout and caffeine. Let's start. So I have a proposition for everybody. Let's start being mindful of the things we consume on a daily basis. And as for caffeine, it can be beneficial, but it can also have many problems on your health. I myself have been a victim of high dosages of pre-workout and caffeine. As a lot of you may know, I like caffeine sometimes. It gives you that little kick. But lately I have been calming down on the high dosages I used to run on, every day of my workouts. But that was just a little caffeine dosages and the danger of pre-workout and some concepts of it that you should be aware of. That's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know in the comments if you liked the video. And of course, let me know if I should keep doing more of this informative stuff so I can get better, And peace.